Hello there. Welcome to Spicy Boys, the spiciest of boys in MTG. I'm Obi Bro Kenobi, and we're about to witness something I've been wanting since MH3, and so have every other Ruby Storm lovers. You know it, you love it. Manamorphosis here on Arenas, baby! Now, this is the deck that has been so near and dear to my heart since MH3 that it's more or less become my trademark deck in Historic. Pushing consistent wins, usually trying to storm off on turn 3 and 4 onwards, depending on the amount of interaction used on us, but still never felt quite quick enough. Well, now with Manamorphose, it's a shot into a competitively viable deck, pushing a viable turn 2 to 4 wins on average after playtesting it for a while. Consistently too, but this is always depending on how much we're interacted with. Now I say that things are always depending on how much we're interacted with, as it always is, but sometimes you can win even through the interaction and be all like, cool story bro, I'm just going to go off anyways. It's very resilient, and it's teched against things like Leyline of Sanctity, Leyline of Sanctity or Solemnity lockouts, discard and surgical extract decks, mill decks, because Underworld Breach, oh baby, I love going up against mill decks with this. Thanks for putting those cards in my graveyard. The surgical decks, we protect our stuff with the Wish board over here, and Wish gets basically everything we need to deal with anything we need at any given point. You can utilize it in best of ones too, which is where this deck shines, obviously, because best of ones, I mean, you can run it in best of threes, but you'll have not as much of a fun time as best of ones. The increased win rate since Metamorphosis has been astounding. This deck used to not even be able to generate a turn 2 win, but I've legitimately generated turn 2 wins with this deck just by storming off. Now, let's look at the deck. As you can see, our curve has nothing above a 3-drop, because ideally what we want to do is make everything cost 1 less. So our 3 drops are going to be 2 mana, and our two drops are going to be 1 mana. And we basically want everything to cost 1 mana, so that when we spend a mana, we get a mana back. We spend a mana, we get a mana back. That's how our curve looks anyway, but let's break this up into our piles, because these are the important piles, and you'll get the point of the piles. So these are our piles and our numbers, and the numbers are pretty important. We need that many. We need 4 of Striker Rich. Thankfully, it's uncommon. 4 of a Bergi. This one you can't splurge on because it's probably the most important card of the deck. You can get a Bayo instead, but Bergi's 10,000% better than a Bayo. Bayo's pretty good though, because once you make enough mana, if they kill him, they risk being shotted to the face for a lot. So, we need 7 of the cost reducers, and hide 1 of them in our wish pile. In our wish pile, we've got a few things hidden, but we'll get to that. 7 of the Bergi and the Bayo effect, 7 of the cost reducer effect, 8 of the rituals. Now the dig spells, here we go. 4, so 8, so 10 of the dig spells there, and 4 wishes, which can usually get a dig spell. I usually count wish as a dig spell, because we hide a dig spell in our wish board. Because usually by the time we're using a wish, we're running out of gas and want to wish for some more card advantage. So there it is. Alright. Those are the numbers. Very important. And obviously 2 grape shots, and we hide 2 of the grape shots in our sideboard because surgical extract is a thing. And Underworld Breach is a 4 of. Underworld Breach is really good because Faithful Suiting obviously feeds it. And once we're storming off, we might run out of gas, so we can just utilize our graveyard to be our hand from that point on. Other things we've got in here, a sideboard, a board wipe if we needed to wish for one, that if we need to wish for it, although usually with life gain decks we just grape them to the face before they can gain enough life for it to matter. And yes, you heard me right, graping to the face. I may use that expression a bit in this video. Storm Kiln Artist. You can get away with, if you don't have enough wild cards for the Burgies and the Bayos, Storm Kiln Artist is an uncommon, but it's like a little bit slower. So you risk slowing down the deck, but like the deck will still function if you can slot in a Storm Kiln Artist instead of a Burgie or a Bayo. But that's probably like the only sort of version of that effect that you can skimp on. We obviously want to run like the 3 mana versions of that effect. We've obviously got Urabrax too, but he's a mythic, so he's a bit expensive. But he can also be a board wipe in a pinch. Hence why he's in here, because he can be a mana maker like this guy, or he can be a mana maker that also blows up a bunch of elves. We hit a couple of 1-rings in here because, sure, extra card advantage, and we might want to not die next turn. I was still trying out Possibility Storm. Never really become in a position where I was like, hey, I've got nothing better to do, so let's Possibility Storm. But it's there if I need it. And obviously a Class Act Blast Act if we need it. Always good. But anyways, that's our sideboard, and those are our numbers. You basically got a premise of how the decks works. Make our stuff cost less, spend a mana, get a mana back. After we cast our first spell, everything else is free after that, so we just cast our entire deck. Alright, that's our premise and how the deck works. Let's cut to some gameplay footage and show you how we run it. That is what we like to call a hand. Turn 3, we go up and try a jacket. Oh, it looks like they also have what is known as a hand. So turn 3 is looking like we're jacking it pretty hard if we get our stuff uninterrupted. Stock up. Ooh, yeah. Alright, well, turn 4. I could have cast Manamorphose into that, but like, yeah. We'll just present it there. Alright. So they're going to go up on there next turn. Alright. We'll Ral. X is 1. Sorry, Ral count 1. We've got to count our Ral spells differently because like he only counts instants and sorceries. Ral count 2. Decline. Ral count 3. Decline. Groups. Ral count 4. Strike it. Ral count 5. Not ready to flip yet. Looting, Ral count 6. We can flip from now onwards. And of course he doesn't want to. Pitch the lands. Actually we pitch the Ral and keep a land because we haven't played the land yet. Alright, now we'll do that. We loot again. You can flip anytime you want now, Ral. Hey. Alright, so we're going to kill him. Pitch a berg and a land. Altar Ral. Alright. Oh yeah! Free wish. 2 free oh my god, 2 free Manamorphosis. And Bayo might as well have been free then. Man, that ultimate got like everything. I don't think there was a single miss off that hit, off that rail. Yeah, I could work with it. Rail and a bogey. And some card advantage. Alright, so they're on Reanimate. And combo probably, by the looks of it.
I'll do whatever.
Ew, that, ew. Well, I've got a very quick clock on me. Alright, so we might be alright here. Rail count 1. Rail count 2. We can probably faithless looting until we hit breach here and just go off. Now we pitch to the page. Let's go from 4 of them. That's in the reach. X's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count 5. Metamorphosis. I'll count 6, he can flip. When he wants to. He doesn't want to. He's like, I do what I want. I flip when I want. Oh, man.
Past implants. Now, if we make enough mana with Ral and Bergie, we might not even have to grape him all to the base. We can just grape fucking Bayo and kill him with Bayo. Alright. And if we don't kill him with all this, we can wish for another grape and kill him. So we got this. $16, 21. Make it rounded off. Bam! Don't know what. Yeah, I like it
Just got
still.
pwned by a tower.
Would have been much better if we were going second, but I'll take it. Because gemstones would have been amazing. Turn 1 ruby, turn 2 whatever else. Ugh, we might be getting cooked in this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a trove deck. Oh, it's a trove deck, I called it. It's not looking good for us, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to die on turn 2? We shall see. There's no trove in there to reanimate, but like... We might have a chance. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. We can do this and still get like a march out of it. Nope. Like that. March for X is 4. Set up the next turn. Well, yeah. We got pierced. He's still digging too. He's got to work for it too, apparently. It's kind of what we need, but not what we need. But that sucks. That's awkward. If it was a Berkey, it'd be much better. He's still digging. We might have a chance, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a chance. We'll get in there first. Wish, and get some card advantage happening. And we'll birdie, and we'll do that. Then we wish again. What do we want? Don't want to wish yet. Breach. A glimpse again. Where I wish. Loop. We'll loot again. Flashback. And then we grape into another grape. Oh, look at this from the top rope. It's a grape shot from the wishboard. So anyways, I started blasting. Take that, Trove. Take that. That's what you get for playing bullshit and having a dig and not finding it. Okay, so this is a good hand. They went down a card. Hey, piggy. Hey, pig. Dum, dum. Yeah, you. Hey, pig, 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 pig. All of my dreams come true. Ooh, Azorius control, eh? I'm sure all my spells are going to get to resolve. Oh, he let me have it. He let me have it. That's fun. It'll shut down my Faithful Surging and my Manamorphose, but it's fine. I can still do Impulse. Dig. What you gonna do, homie? What you gonna do, homie? Choose wisely. Coaxing with that. You're good. Can I have a Bergmeister? Oh, I get a Bergmeister. We'll make it a mana. Don't care about the card, but let's make some mana. Decline. Wish. Wish for more harbor damage. That's my harbor damage. Oh shit, whoops, it's not card advantage. Whoops, my bad. 1, 1 more spell on the people. So anyways, I started blasting.
No one controls me.
We got there, ladies and gentlemen. Through Azorius control. Now we're just styling and getting our storm count up just in case they try to counter like anything. Alright, so anyways, I started blasting. Take that. Yeah, we have to work for it, but not very hard. Oh, I like his pet. That looks cool. If he's smart, he takes breach. Yep, oh, we have a smart opponent. Look out. Alright, if we get to untap with the Bergmeister, we're in business. We don't get to untap with the Bergmeister. Of course, we're up against Mono Black. X is
Chance
2.
storms today?
Actually, hang on. Not that one. The one you can see. X is 2. Alright, so there's our breaches. Shame we don't have more mana on board, but we get that. Alright, we might be able to do this. We can't do this. We can at least get a... We're going to have to do a value breach and get a berg back. Alright, if we get to untap here with all of our stuff unmolested, we might be able to go off. Alright, so it's this turn or not at all. Alright, one. That. 2. Thankfully, Rail's being kind to us. 4. Come on, buddy. Getting a bit of salt roping happening. Because he did drop a good game before, and it looks like he's like, no, fuck this, man, I'm out. Gotta spam the fucking emotes when they're roping you, right? Oh, Ral might ding us to death here. Alright, we'll light it up again. Alright, flip baby, flip baby, flip, flip, flip. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on, Ral, don't let me down, don't hate on me. Oh, come on! We might die to our own Ral here.
It's 420 bitches. Load them up, light them up, love them up.
Ooh.
Sure. Pigs from the barn by Cypress Hill.
Alright.
Here it is on
It's at 420 and we're gonna die to our own Ral, or we're gonna win. Oh! Oh, happy 420. Can't complain. Oh. Alright, that's a good hand. We're keeping that. Turn 1 strike it, turn 2 medallion no matter what we're doing. Turn 3 rail into whatever. Hello. Sometimes people don't like actually do anything to give them a hello, and then they're like, "Oh, cool." See, as soon as I said hello, he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gaming. We've got a human to play against." Interesting. Alright, that's exactly what we want. Land, and then a ruby. Do we rail here too? Fuck it, we rail here too. Now if we draw land, we can bail and dig to our heart's content. Alright, that was to be expected, because they're on black. Black affinity? Looks like mono black affinity. You gonna do something, bro, or what? Oh, perfect. Hold full control, so it lets us tap our land for a moment. Cool. Because sometimes if you haven't got anything to do, it doesn't let you float your mana for the payout. Take one, so... is that... It's gonna be a ropey thing, ropey thing. What he doesn't know that this can play into that. I think we pitched the lands, even though we kind of want to hit our land drop here. We'll just light it up and try and find it there. Alright, so we didn't find it, but we did find an out. We found our Bergmeister. Ooh, Bergmeister. Got this speed removal, mate. Oh! He knew what we were gonna do. He wasn't down for it.
And that's Ruby's Storm, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know we're a little bit wildcard heavy on this one, but trust me, we're on the most primo version of all of the effects. We're on the primo versions of the mana effects, we're on the primo versions of the dig effects in March. March is definitely the most primo version of that, and light up the stage. But if you don't have those, you can get away with something like Reckless Impulse or Ral's Resolve or Glimpse the Impossible is still good enough. It's so good that we put it in our sideboard. Those dig spells are still very serviceable. You can't replace Bergie though. Bergie is just like, you can get close with the Stormkiln Artist, but like, that's just what makes the deck purr. You may be thinking, hey, this is a runaway Steamkin deck. It's not. Hang on, I got a button for that too. Yeah, it's not. And I'll tell you why. It's just too slow. All you need to do is replace one of the mana you spend on every spell. Like cast a spell, get a mana back, and then everything costs 1 anyway. So all you need to do is replace 1 mana after every spell, and 3 mana after every 3 spells is just too slow sometimes. It just can't get you there. And you can try it. By all means, try running the Runaway Steamkin over the Bergie, but you will find that I'm right with the Bergie, because I tried it out myself. This is a deck that's been tried and tested over a long time, however long MH3 has been out, but yeah, Runaway Steamkin is just too slow. It's a trap. It's a trap! So those are the budget changes you can get away with, and it won't be as fast but still function. But ultimately, yeah, as I said, I'm running the primo versions of all the effects, because yeah, we're going to go real fast and we're going to turn some cards sideways sometimes. Anyways, enjoy watching the deck, enjoy playing the deck, and enjoy dying to the deck. I'm Obi Kenobi, and this was a Spicy Boys deck. Yeah, Spicy Boys, spicy deck. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.